This week on Dateline Schools, we're talking a little bit about school safety as our kids are preparing to go back to the classroom this fall. The local educators had the opportunity to sit in a program on threat assessment. And all this week on Dateline Schools, we have the opportunity to talk to the presenter of the program from Salem, Oregon, is school psychologist Courtney McCarthy. And Courtney, one of the things you mentioned in your presentation is schools are one of the safest places for kids today, although we hear about all these different situations that are going on around the country. How can you say that?
So this is a common misperception because we hear about these incidents that take place around our country, and they're sensationalized in the media. But what we know from looking at data is that schools are safer now than they've ever been because of the kinds of security procedures that we have in place. So schools have become increasingly safe over the last 30 years. But we do have these incidents that occur that are incredibly rare. But when they occur, they obviously are very concerning to the communities they occur in and across the country. So when we have even one of those incidents, we know that we need to take procedures in place to make sure we are protected against them.
Do you find that when we do have the unfortunate incident of one of these things happening, that we start seeing some copycat and some repetition from people?
Yeah, we absolutely do. I mean, that's something that people in the field are very aware of, is that kind of copycat effect, that when an incident takes place across the country, we will see people kind of copy that behavior. So it's a time to be extra vigilant.
And my guess is, too, because of what you're doing and the protocols that you're putting in place, helps make us more aware of why somebody may do that, so we can take action before that actually happens.
Absolutely. People just need to know the risk factors and the warning signs so that they can report when they have those concerns. And having a system like this in place will give you that confidence.
You mentioned risk factors and warning signs. What are some of the things you're looking for?
So we're, in addition to people actually making a threat of violence, what we're looking for is indications that they might be thinking about a specific person that they want to harm. They might be kind of fixated on that person and the grievances they have against them. We're looking for a reason they would want to harm that person, indication that they're doing things like planning or preparing to harm them, and maybe things like being excessively fascinated with violence or weapons. Those are just some of the indicators that we look for.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.